Hi guys and welcome back. To those of you who are new, I'm Gerda Louw, a South African artist, and I started this channel to communicate with you so that you can also ask me questions, and I wanted to bring you into my world, show you how the creative process works for me, and I hope it will be inspirational to you also. So last week I mentioned the series Space that I was working on while it was lockdown here in South Africa. Well, it still is, but the hard lockdown. I wanted to just talk to you about one of the paintings. This one is called Enter Night. It's about a girl dancing in a nightclub. She's totally in the moment, no worries, no matter what's going on. I used broad brush strokes and loose strokes to represent or to get the feeling of movement, and happy colors. So I wanted it to be a joyful painting, and I also, in that way, for me creating it was also a form of escape, and I identify with this painting a lot. So while I was painting, a few nights and days, especially during the night, I would play music, and one of the songs that repeated was Metallica's Sandman, which is not, so I was already busy with the painting when it played, of course, but it did influence me in the way that I listened to the lyrics, because it's also that we usually dance at night at a nightclub, and this is also about the day that makes space for the night. But there was this phrase exit light, and I just took it literally and put the exit light. So I wanted to portray the feeling of escape, of all the worries and all the darkness. So in the song there's the phrase Never Never Land. Take my hand, I'll take you to Never Never Land, which is dreamland. But to me, and also my world is like Never Never Land, where you never grows up. I know it can refer to death. For me as an artist, it is just being playful and being looking at things in the way that a child will look at it, with amazement. Mentioning death, last week I talked about the rabbits that I see, and for the last week I have been quite aware of death, not because of the pandemic or anything like that, but just because of things that I saw. And I think when I visited my mom, who moved to a retirement village, and I met some of last week, it was her birthday, she turned 80, and I met some of the residents there, and it just set me thinking because of the things that they're saying and the way that they would joke about getting older and eventually leaving this physical form. The final exit here is of course death. So I wrote this poem a few years ago, and if you're on my social media you might recognize it. The nature of dying. I've died many times, drowned in the ocean, fell from the balcony, bit the poisoned apple and choked. Dying is a repetitive thing. So that's my take on death. If you like poetry and you like my poetry, tonight on Fine Music Radio, between 10 and 12, the Love Doctor will read one of my poems. If you like listening to love music, and my poem will be there also. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments if you have any suggestions. I really would like to hear from you, and thank you for the support. I'll speak to you in a week's time. Thank you. Bye.